Morning, guys. It's about 8:45. I am headed out today for my first ever storage locker auction. We haven't had anything like this ever around here, and so having it going on today is a pretty big deal. I watch some shows all the time. I've got $80 burning a hole in my pocket. And
medical setting. Well, your heart looks good. Cholesterol levels are fine.
I'm just hoping I can find something. Because, as you guys see in them shows, a lot of money can be made. And I hope I can get it for a good price. I don't know. I know my dad is going to be there, and my buddy John is going to be there. And so it might be a good thing. We'll see what happens. Last night we had like the worst storm we've had since May probably. Just downpour. They say 2 inches an hour there for a while. Oh shit, Wasn't about to wait for this vehicle because he had about 9-10 vehicles behind him. So I had to get out there and go. But yeah, the truck is running great, no problems. We dragged a pretty big trailer an hour up north, and with a big fat snowmobile on the back of it, and it was pretty heavy, but didn't have a problem with the truck at all. So that's pretty nice. And got $200 for the snowmobile. Got rid of that piece of shit sled. The one that's been in my yard that couldn't get the track to move. So, alright, here we go. Looks like my brother-in-law right here. Alright guys, so it's 9 o'clock now. And the auction's supposed to start at 9, but it is just, it's coming down real bad out there. It's raining really hard. Excuse me. And it's starting to taper off a little bit, sounds like. I don't know. But so far there's only 3 vehicles here, including me. And that would make for a great auction. John was supposed to come, but he's being lazy as usual. And I think my dad was supposed to come, but I have not seen him, and I really could care less if he makes it or not. So I don't know, might not be too much competition. And if that's the case, cheap prices too. No price driving up or anything like that. So this could be a good thing. We'll see what happens. Well guys, that did not go well. It jumped from 50 to 300 in like a minute, and there was 50 people or more there. I thought there was only going to be a couple cars, but my God, it was just loaded. And everybody thought they brought all the items out so you could see what you were bidding on. And they thought that you were going to be bidding on items individually, not for the whole unit. And I had to explain to like 10 different people, including John, who's outside right now, that you don't do it that way. Nobody watches these shows. You learn a lot from them. And they just went up and up and up on price. And there wasn't even that. It was not a $300 locker. It was maybe $150, $200 locker. So whatever, that's it. I'm done. I ain't got the cash for it. So right now we're gonna head out after Izzy's done eating, and we're gonna go and get ready for deer hunting. I'm gonna make a box for the four-wheeler and go from there. See what happens. Okay, guys. So here's what's happening. I am on my way. Well, actually, start off from the beginning here. I went out to Mom and Dad's and was originally gonna drive my truck out to my the entrance to the woods there, and carry all my shit, because I got, cameras and crossbow and, all sorts of crap that I need to get ready for, deer, or for sitting and standing at, and that I normally would just leave down there, during the season and take it home. Well, today is the day I take it down, and I can't take it down unless I have something to haul it with, and so I'm actually went to Mom and Dad's already, and I looked at the four-wheeler, and I can put a old what do you call them, big red rack on them, you know, the rear racks around the big reds. I can do it with U-bolts. So that's what I'm working on. I was actually getting started, but my dad said that he had some at his shop there. But by the time I found them, I could have driven into town and back and, you know, had been starting to put them on before I found them. So that's what I did. I just drove into Stratford here, and I'll shut the window. And I got the U-bolts, and now I'm heading back, and I'm going to put them on and see if that'll work or not. And I got this old, what do you call it? It's the top of one of those lawn catchers that are on the back of lawnmowers. But it makes a really good basket or a box, and so I'll just, you know, strap that onto the rack, and hopefully that'll work. I'm praying and I'm hoping that it'll hold out, but I don't know. We'll see when we get started and try and do that. At least I don't have to do any drilling or welding. These U-bolts are, man, I'm telling you, I swear by them now. I'm using them for everything on that four-wheeler. That's what's holding the winch on. That's what's going to be holding the rack on. So I'm going to turn this four-wheeler into a deer getter yet. Now I need is a hitch. So that's a whole nother story. I'm sure I ain't going to be able to U-bolt that on there. Alright, I'm almost back there now, and I'll show you what I'm talking about once I get out of the truck. Okay guys, this is what I'm talking about. It's not tight yet, but here's the U-bolts. Here and here. And it fits over the exhaust just perfect. I know, it doesn't look great, but it's practical. And I can use it instead of, you know, there's no use for this four-wheeler otherwise. So at least I'll make use out of it. Alright, so I'm going to finish up here and get down to... Okay guys, so I put 5 U-bolts on. Tightened to the max, pretty much. Look at that. I ain't going nowhere. That is awesome. Holy shit, is that cool. Alright, now, get this bitch up. Alright guys, so here's where I'm at. And it ain't going anywhere. So yeah, this is the top of a grass catcher. And it's all on there. Really good, actually. It used to come along going from here over to there. And then here, there. So, covers both directions. Now the next best thing to do is try it out. We will in a little bit here.